Hello. My name is Jeff and welcome to Infection Free Zone, the demo. We're going to be going through basically what the game is all about, what it looks like. It comes from the same developer as 911 Operator, and you can kind of get the feel for it when you're in game of how similar it is to that aspect, but with zombies, a city builder, a real-time strategy type game. So let's jump right into it. Now, when you do this, you can actually download a map of a specific city. Like if I want to do Washington, D.C., if I wanted to go to like LA and have that as my map, you can do that like with 911 Operator. But for the demo, you only have these recommended pre-cities. We're just going to go to Crofton, USA for now. And we're going to click continue to start in that area. You can name your zone. I'm just going to leave it as default, which I didn't even know you can change it in the Prologue version. So you can't change your name right now, but that's something you'll be able to name in the future. And then you can change your starting month in the base game as well. Right down here is different difficulty settings that you can change for the demo and then obviously for the main game. Obviously less people is going to make it more difficult. I'm just going to actually put it on like 45 just for the sake of showcasing the game off to you guys. And then for resources, you can do plenty or few. I'm just going to leave that probably as a default. And then horse number, obviously if you change it to more, you're going to have a more difficult experience and much harder time to do it. But we're just going to jump straight into this.
The world as we know it is gone. What we called the mad virus appeared out of nowhere. It made people turn extremely violent, aggressive, and unrestrainable. Soon later, the infected became bloodthirsty, more like vampires than human. There was chaos, panic, and war for survival. Desperate people were just as dangerous as the virus itself. Even our loved ones could become a threat. The infection spread quickly throughout the entire globe. Every region, every country, every city. Drastic measures were taken to get rid of the infected, but they all failed. The last chance for those who seemed immune was to hide in underground shelters. Ones that we improvised in garages and basements, loaded with food, water, and air filtration systems. These were the places where we survived, sealed from the outside. For so long, we waited for any signal, any info that a cure had been found, or the situation stabilized. Instead, we listened as the world grew quiet. Our resources were becoming depleted. Life support systems were failing. And just as we were losing all hope, we received a distant call.
To all survivors, the infection is in decline. Seek others and rebuild.
This was the impulse we needed. There were others out there. We could come back to the surface. No more hiding. From the ruins of the old world, we will build our new home.
Okay, so I love that opening cinematic because it gives me straight up Fallout vibes, but with zombies instead of the nuclear Fallout. Got it. So right over here we have our transmission log. This is where messages will pop up throughout the game from your people and stuff like that. Then you just got to respond. If you don't respond and you wait, they'll usually come in like, hey, this is important. Like that. They'll just say, chief. Well, this one says, chief, do you copy? So I'll just say, look for food.
Find something to eat as fast as possible.
The only thing my cam is actually covering in the top left, just so you know, is the missions. As you can see right there, I got a scavenge near my building, so we're going to press V and that will label the buildings. We got question marks over here. You'll have this one for store. I'm just going to pause the time real quick. And like in here, you can find canned food if you hover over it. Over here, you got a medicine facility that will have drugs, mainly health supplies. Over here, you have a teaching facility, and you can find scientific materials, which will be used later on for researching new things like how to make weapons and stuff like that, or new buildings and things like that. And then I believe right here, yep, right here we have a services facility. In here with the gun symbol, you can find pistol, assault rifle, or ammunition crates, which you will need because you can run out of ammo. So right here we got our main squad. You can click on them and send them out to scavenge. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually clear out the surrounding houses first, like these 3 houses right here. I'm going to right click on it. Then if you want to chain them, you can shift and then right click on these houses, and then they'll clear them as they go. Once their inventory gets full, they'll just head back to headquarters, drop off that inventory, then head on back into the houses. Up here you got your speed management, but you can go fast, but you want to be very careful when doing that, because I've done it a few times while trying out this demo where I'll forget that's going, and then before I know it, it's nightfall, and then I'm just running low on resources, or a squad was not doing anything, and then it can kind of just mess you up just a little bit. In a minute, they're going to actually have me gather materials. In the bottom left, you have a building menu. Obviously, buildings and everything are limited right now, so you can do warehouse, shelter, and then you can do like wooden gates and fences and stuff, a wood tower, and we're going to be able to hopefully get the antenna in this demo. And then you have area works, which is gathering material. You can gather bricks, wood, or metal. If I wanted to, after a house is cleared, you can actually go ahead and demolish it or deconstruct it and get material from that. But for the sake of this, we're just going to go ahead and have our people gather wood. I'm going to click on that wood, and then you just go over a highlighted area. So I'll just go like this, and they'll get that. But I want to get that other tree in there too, so I'm going to go ahead and go gather wood again, and go like this. Nope, I want it to, you know, we'll just do it from this side right here. It's kind of hard unless you tilt your camera like that, and then this will probably be a lot easier to go ahead and gather wood. Yeah, I would. There we go. I just want all the wood gathered in that general area, and then if you click on this, you can see who is assigned to it. On the bottom left, you have like 31 out of 45 are available, and then we have 10 assigned to gathering wood right now. But I don't want to assign them all to gather wood, so I'm going to go ahead and go to assign gather metal, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight this area. They'll clear that bus, they'll clear street lights in the highlighted area, cars and stuff. We'll just go have them clear out that area right there for metals. And then as you can see right here, we have 10 workers working on that as well. And then you can also do bricks, which I don't see any rubble piles right now. I guess a good way to do that is go ahead and gather bricks, see if anything highlights up. As you can see, there's stuff over there, and that looks like all this, the closest thing in my opinion for right now. So I'm going to go ahead and go to gather bricks, and we're going to go ahead and have a couple people work on that, and 10 people are going to be working on that. Then we have 21 left, which are going to be used for building. So let's go ahead and click play and have our guys continue gathering resources real quick. Transmission log coming in.
Sir, the crates are in the HQ. We have to think what to scavenge first. It will be best to check some shops or warehouses.
Understood. So after these guys are done, I'm going to actually go ahead and click play, because like I said, I completely forget sometimes. And we have another transmission actually coming in.
I will speak on behalf of the other citizens. Let us go and adapt the buildings to suitable shelters, so we won't spend a single more night underground.
Okay, got it. So you can adapt shelters to houses that are already clear. So this house is clear. I'm going to actually go ahead and make that a shelter right here. And then I'll have this become a shelter as well, because they want me to do, I believe, 16 shelters. You know what? I don't want that to be a shelter actually. So I'm going to go right here. Just going to cancel and see how many this does. I want all my workers on that. So 5 are working on that. And I still have some left over. But these guys, I have a pause right now. I'm going to have them go right here, scavenge this. And then I'm going to have them scavenge a store, and scavenge a couple houses. I'm also going to go over here and I'm going to create a new squad. And then I have a new squad right here using the current employees or survivors that I have. I don't know why I call them employees. And I'm going to have them go over here. I'm just going to have them clear out these couple houses right there for now. And then there we go. Hello?
Sir, the sun is getting low. We don't know what's going to happen during the night. We can continue our scavenging operations in the dark, but that will be way more dangerous than waiting until sunrise.
All right, so we're just going to quick continue for that.
We need those resources.
Sir, it is too dangerous for unarmed civilians to work after nightfall. Everyone will return home.
So this is one thing I'm hoping that comes out in the main game, is being able to create separate squads for your resource scavengers and stuff like that, like the trees and stuff, so you can equip them with weapons or something like that. because you can't as of right now, and then civilians, they will be leaving between like 5 and 5:30 to head back home, because as far as I can tell, the infected come out at night. The squads, I usually leave them out closer to 6 if they're near the base, just to try to finish up to whatever they're scavenging, because might as well get as many resources as you can for as long as you can, because you're gonna be locked down for the night. And then if you want to have them return home, I'm gonna wait for these guys to finish that house actually. Just click on your bottom right hand corner in the transmission area, and you can just click all squads return instead of selecting each individual squad and selecting them to go back to base.
Sir, just saw a group of infected. They might not be aware of our presence yet.
Alright, right here I'm just gonna say get ready. You can say get ready or hide, it doesn't really matter because they're just gonna find you probably anyways. I just say get ready to fight. You can actually zoom out with the scroll wheel and see a larger view of the map of the area, which is pretty cool. And then like all the store locations, all the weapon places, the technical facilities, and the drug places are all located on the map. And we're going to zoom in and then fast forward it just a little bit. When a horde is spotted, if you zoom out, you can usually see it from up here. I'm just going to fast forward because they're usually running inside buildings. One just popped up right there. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. There's not really actually near the base as of right now. It's going to take a minute. You see they're running in and out of buildings right over here. And I'm still fast forwarding it just because that's probably the best option to do at night. One thing I have noticed though, if you're sending out squads and they do come across infected or other human survivors that are hostile and your squad gets injured, as of right now there's no way to put a heal pack on them, and I'm hoping that changes, because the only way to heal them is to have them just sit inside the base and just let them heal over time. So that is just like one little tip. And then no survivors are still attacking. What is that over there? Oh, that's probably like one. Oh yeah, that's my brick pile that we are scavenging. Nobody's attacking us. I have not had this happen. I played through this a little bit just so I know I would talk, just so I would know what I was talking about, but nobody's attacking us. But around 5:30 a.m. that's when your workers will leave and get back to work. And that's when for these guys, I got to go ahead and get them going. So I want to get them kind of getting some material that's worth it. So I'm going to have them actually go over here for this squad. And I'm just going to have them loot a bunch of food sources. There are going to be different seasons in game, so you're definitely going to want to prepare for winter and stuff like that as well.
There are sure to be some infected around here. We should build some defenses before the next nightfall.
And obviously, if winter comes around, it's going to be harder to scavenge for food, like you would see like in a typical apocalyptic show. So we need to build a tower. We're going to go ahead and go over to building. We're going to go over down here to towers, create a wooden tower. And just so it kind of covers both buildings, I'm going to go ahead and put one right here. You're supposed to be able to click it and then drag, rotate it like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put one right here as well. Oh, hello there.
There are signs of smoke. It's coming out of a building. I think there might be some people there. I recommend we go and investigate.
Alright, sounds good. That's what we will be doing after I place this other tower. Like right there, just to have both buildings kind of covered. And then you can put your squads actually assigned into the building once it's finished, so they can actually protect that building as well, and bunker down there. So we're going to have you guys go ahead and investigate this building right over here and see those survivors. When you're on this menu too, you can actually click the arrows to see what your squad's doing and see how they are doing. Anything else in this general area? No, they're still working on the store. Sounds good. And as you can see, this building is done. They want me to build more shelters, so I'm going to go ahead and go to shelters, and we're going to put a shelter right here as well. Actually, we're going to put it... We'll make both of these into a shelter. Why not? Might as well. Hello?
Chief, if we want to build anything else, we need more resources. Send workers to chop down some trees. Maybe we could build some palisades with that too.
Yep. We are very much already on it.
Okay,
There you go.
let's gather some wood.
On my way.
Hello?
Chief, we found some survivors. They've been living in terrible conditions for the last few years. We could bring them in, but will we be able to feed them?
Yeah, I have some people working on some food right now, so go ahead and accept the survivors. It's always Nice to have more help as well. We can create squads out of them if we wanted to. And then I'm going to go have these guys just clear these areas over here, I guess. There we go. So, it is turning into nightfall. And as you can see, this squad is actually very far out. So what I want to do is, I was having them go get more food in this general area over here. But I want them to start heading back to base, because if they're caught and a horde sees them, from what I've noticed, they're not going to survive, especially just having pistols and not really any resources to protect them. So I'm also going to have these guys go ahead and just hunker down here. But I'm actually going to assign them to the shelter, and then they'll just stay in that shelter. These guys will stay in here, and then these places should be fairly well defended at night. Hello.
Sir, it's almost nightfall. We can already see some infected coming out of their lairs. There are some infected around here.
All right, get ready. Let's do this. Here we go. This is where we can see it from our aerial view, which is pretty nice, and they're all highlighted. As you see, both these towers are going to be taking them out. We have these people shooting out of these buildings as well. If you go over the highlighted building, you see what the zone coverage actually is for their range. That's why I put 2 towers right here, just in case if anyone came from that way or that way. And then obviously, if you have one in each building, they're protecting that building as well. Workers are now heading back to work. I'm going to go ahead and have you guys go over here. Get those food buildings right there. And I think you can actually set up multiple bases throughout if you actually wanted to, like multiple walled civilizations throughout, like different safe zones in the future, which will be actually very cool. I'm going to have you guys go over here, because we're going to have to go there anyways. Actually, I'm going to have both of these guys go here, because this is going to be something coming in the future to get these technical books. So I'm just going to have both of these squads head there right now just to get it out of the way. And then everyone else is working. After these guys are done, I'm actually... Oh, hello.
Sir, just found a car that looks drivable. Let's try to make a run again.
Sounds good. Cars, you can actually get vehicles and stuff like that to travel between places. And cars actually have their own storage as well. So after these squads are done here, I'm going to go ahead and grab up that car and have one of the squads go further out to get some more resources. But I was actually about to say is we're going to go ahead and get a warehouse made. And I think I'm going to put it like right there.
The survivors that we took in, they have some important info that we could use. They speak of various kinds of infected animals that they encountered, and other groups of survivors too. But they've lost people recently. It'll take some time for them to integrate. Let me find some jobs and shelter for them.
You know what? Interrogate them.
No time for that. Interrogate them now and get as much info as you can.
Nice. So we have all our shelters pretty much done, I think. Well, we got one more going. It's almost done right here. There we go. And I just completed that mission, which is nice. Got these guys over here. We're gonna... Oh, they're still clearing out that area? Yep, they are. Just gonna go fast forward just a little bit. Oh, hello. Seek shelters and rebuild. Switch channel.
Chief, this is the same transmission we received before, but the signal is even weaker. Our walkie-talkies are not powerful enough for long-range communication. We have to build a large antenna. A local library or university would be a good place to search for information on how to make it work.
Sounds good. This squad, you guys go ahead and get this car. Oh, I gotta remember to press play so I don't lose a bunch of time while I make my decisions. And this squad, you know what? We'll have you guys go over here, get what you can while you can. I have to keep an eye just to make sure they come back. These guys almost got that car, and you can see they got the car. I'm gonna have them go here, 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 and here, and here. There we go. And oh, okay, sounds good. You got to watch out for the cars too, because the cars also have fuel consumption, and then you have to get a place like a gas station and stuff like that.
Many of our workers don't have any jobs. Send them to gather resources, to construct or to work at some of the buildings.
Okay. So we need another building right here, actually. We need... So I just brought back those technical books with the squad. I almost forgot they were carrying them. Not much time left, so I'm just going to have them clear these local buildings.
We could store all the books there too. Let's build a research center and assign the most technical minds there.
Sounds good.
Let's do this.
Why did he bring me over here? Go ahead and go to your car. We're actually going to bring you guys back home.
We have to build a warehouse.
Okay, yep, I already have a warehouse working right there.
Come here. On my way. Going there.
I didn't mean to fast forward that.
This will come in handy against large hordes.
Nice.
Just not waste too much ammo on nothing.
As far as I can tell, once it's stored, I don't know how
Use it
to
with caution.
actually assign a weapon to a certain squad and whatnot. But before I forget, we need to do a research center. That's what this building is going to be used for right there. So get that going, and then we can fast forward throughout the night. We should be fine. Did quite a bit of looting so far. Oh, we got two hordes approaching at the same time. This is not good.
Going there.
I'm having them go to the other building. Get in there.
Infection clear.
Okay, there we go.
They're gone.
Nice. That was very, very close. I probably should
Coming.
get another watchtower like right here, just to have all these buildings covered, or make at least another squad. But I might just do another watchtower. I feel like that's a smart move right there. Yep, as you can see, they're coming from everywhere now. Oh boy. We should be fine. Just gonna fast forward it.
They're breaking into our building.
Horde eliminated.
We haven't lost anyone yet. We're still at 50 people, so that's good. And the hordes are getting eliminated, which is very nice. There we go. And then we are boarding. I'm going to pause it again, just so I can get my guys assigned to wherever I want them to go. Going to have you guys go in the car real quick.
On my way.
Please. There we go.
On my way.
Okay. Pause it now. These guys can actually go farther out. Are there any gun locations nearby? It doesn't look like nearby. Over here we got what's that right there? I want to zoom in right there. It says there's some type of resource there. I might actually go ahead and check that out. There's guns right there. I think I can have the people on foot go ahead and take care of that, which I think I'm going to. Yep. Okay. I want the car to go there, and then I'm going to go ahead and get this squad. As you can see, they are injured, but they should be fine as long as I have an eye on them. I want them to go get those weapons right over there. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and building, and we're going to get another wooden tower made up like right here. There you go. I'm not even going to rotate it. That should be fine. Hello.
Chief, we just found a dead animal, but the thing is, it was literally shredded to pieces. It couldn't just be some ordinary infected. There are teeth marks on its skin. They look like dog teeth.
That is something that's cool too. There are going to be infected animals in the game that can attack you as well.
Sir, we've spotted some people. They're probably armed. They could have seen us too, but I can't tell if they're friendly. What should we do?
Approach them friendly, I guess.
Friendly.
Ready for action. We'll get them.
Oh no, I don't want to attack. I don't want to attack.
We're on the move.
Area scavenged.
Operator, we're on the move.
Walk near them? I have no idea what this is going to do.
Waiting orders.
I told them to approach. Oh.
We'll get them. We need help.
Uh-oh.
Ready for action.
Well,
Roger.
I lost 2 people. That is not good. So I'm going to go ahead and have you guys go back. We're just going to go ahead and grab that ammo. Probably shift and that. There we go. Lost 2 people. That's fine. I might be able to afford people to refill this squad, actually. There we go. Yep, the squad got refilled when they went back. Nice.
Operator.
Alright guys, you guys can go ahead and pick up those weapons and stuff. And then, how's the other people doing?
Operator.
They are done over here, so I'm going to have you guys get back in your car.
Going there.
Gotta remember to right click. I'm assuming bigger stores like that would be like more infected and stuff inside, so probably not best to do that early on.
Reporting.
I'm going to have you guys go ahead and go down. I feel like we need more weapons and stuff. There's not really plentiful weapon locations over here, unfortunately. You know, I have them go all the way over there. Why not? They should be able to make it. They have a car. Go to that weapon store or house. Oh, it looks like we have actually people coming in to attack our base. Wow. They're hostiles, but looks like they're running away now. I'm just gonna have my people stay inside. I feel like that's the smart move here. Oh, they're taking hunker in that building over there. I got to remember that. Now, the research facility is actually done. So on the top left-hand corner, we have a research panel. And we got to research the basic antenna. It'll take an estimated 6 hours. So I was going to start that research. Other thing requires more books. I don't think we'll be able to get to it in the demo. The demo is only 8 days. As you can see, we can research chemistry and stuff like that. And then arm productions to make weapons. And like that requires 5 books. This one requires 3. And we only have like, I believe, 2 right now. Oh, look at this. The horde is actually attacking the other survivors right over here. Oh, and they took him out, and then that dropped their weapons and ammo. So I'm going to have to make sure to loot that building. That is cool. And here is the dogs coming in.
Heads up, there are some infected dogs incoming fast.
Okay, engage.
Shoot them down.
There's no place to run. We're already at base. In the future, obviously, when you go to the build menu, you do have walls and stuff you can put up. I'm not doing it for the demo because it just takes time and resources when you're trying to learn everything else. But that's going to be something cool to do, like just put walls around and just have that extra layer of protection to make it feel like an actual rebuilding of a little civilization. Oh no, I went ahead and raided another, like one of those research facilities. And they were infected on the inside, so hopefully they are going to be just fine.
We found some seeds in one of the buildings. Looks like grain. There were some farming tools as well. Maybe we could use this to start cultivating the land again. Clear.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Love to get a good farm going.
We should have a place where we can cook meals for our citizens.
Going there.
This will make our people much happier, too.
Sounds good for that as well. How are these guys doing?
Operator, going there.
Oh, they actually survived and took out the infected on the inside. I'm gonna go ahead and just fast forward just for a second. There we go. Pause it real quick. I had them get some more books. How many did they get? They got 1 from that, so kind of disappointing. As you can see over here, we have another car resource for the car, I believe. Let's go ahead and look at the map again. I think I'm just gonna have them like go over here, here, and then here. There we go. Just get some basic resources, I guess. And then as for my base back over here, we're going to go into building, go to farming. I do want a cookhouse, and I believe we can put a cookhouse here. I think this is clear. Or, you know, we'll have the cookhouse go right here. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and go to the building menu again. Go to fields, and we're going to need to place, I believe, like 5 fields. You want them in a general area like this. We're gonna have to place like that. That should be fine. It says drag to place many. Oh, there we go. So I actually want to cancel that. I didn't know you can place many before, so let's go like that. I actually need to get a good rotation here. Oh, that's cool that it cleared out the area where I was going to build that field. Okay, go like this. Okay, it won't let me do it like that for some reason. So I'm just going to go ahead and go like this field. Actually, you know what it does? Okay. I apologize. This is the first time I actually tried this. Go like that. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I do a 5th one? No, I want to do it all in a row. No, you know what? We'll do 4 and 3 probably. That should be fine. Fields. Put one like right here. There we go. There we go. Got 4 or 5 fields ready to go. Don't have any workers assigned there just yet. How many do we have working on trees? We can probably take some off here. Put that to like 10. There we go. And then X on that. And then how many do we have working on that? 7. We'll pull that to like 4. There we go. And then they should be able to all work on these fields. Put 2 there. 2. 2. You can assign 2 workers per field. There we go. Nice.
Job done.
Hello.
Now we're ready to build an antenna. Once it's
Oh,
operational,
right, let's
we'll
do
be
this.
able to receive distant transmissions again and broadcast some invitations ourselves.
Okay. We gotta go to our build menu, go down here, go to antenna, and we can just put this pretty much anywhere. I probably want to put it like right. Nope, we'll put it probably between the buildings, right? Make it look nice. There we go.
There's no way in sight.
Under attack once again at night, but I feel like our guys are actually doing pretty well to be able to survive right now. I think this is actually a pretty decent setup to start out. Probably the best one I've done. I played the demo a couple times, just like I said, so I know what I would be talking about. Doing pretty good on ammo as well. And we do have 3 books, so might as well just research chemistry. Why not? It opens up with the way to development of other production technologies. Like you can get this. Unlocks the arms factory. Improves firearms and ammunition. Unlocks the synthetic fuels, so you can make fuels and stuff. And this unlocks fertilizer production. Cool. Hey, hello.
Building work done.
And I'm thinking everything's turning green. Pure. Clear. We're not the masters of this world anymore.
What do you mean? Get back to work. What do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
Branches sticking out of windows and roots breaking through. As if the forest itself has come to reclaim the land. We're on the move. And all these animals around downtown, it's their world now. And the infected.
We will reclaim.
We will reclaim it.
Building clear. Building clear.
Hello?
Sir, the winter is coming. The days will be shorter. The farms won't produce any more food. We should brace ourselves. This might be the hardest days of the year.
Okay.
Building clear.
Let's prepare.
Unfortunately, we're not going to get winter during the prologue, but it's nice to prepare.
Clear.
Oh, there's actually another car right over here. Cool.
Ready for action.
This car is actually almost out of fuel, so we're not going to get much more use out of it, unfortunately. Because I have not seen anything for fuel. There we go. Just have them get as much stuff out of that car as they can then. Hello?
Chief, the antenna is now operational. Let's broadcast an invitation as a test. Or just call the squads back to HQ.
Okay.
Okay,
We're on the move.
let's start broadcasting.
Press to talk, and then we're going to go, we can say all squads in turn. Or now we have the option to invite.
All survivors, this is an infection-free zone. We provide food and shelter, safety and security. Join us.
And I don't think anybody's going to be joining us now, but that is something that probably will hopefully be happening in the future.
Building clear. Clear.
And this game, like I said, has a lot of potential, and I think it's going to be great. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a full video series on it. I might. That's just going to be a game time decision for me. But I might actually be going ahead and streaming this game, so be sure to check that out when it comes out. And maybe I'll upload the streams as well. This seems like a very stream-friendly type of game.
Going there.
So that was actually a very easy night with infected. No hordes came until the very end. And then when the sunlight comes up, they'll go and hide in the nearby this building. This one, they went inside this building that I already cleared. As you can see, there's this horde right over here that they're trying to find a building to go into, and they hid in these buildings right there. I probably can go ahead and get one of these squads to go and wipe out this building. We're actually going to get both squads to go in there together. So hopefully nobody else... hopefully I don't lose anybody else on this playthrough, because I've already lost 2 people. And there you go, they took it out with these. Now, since we're on the very last day of the prologue...
Something interesting near the lair
Ooh.
that we just cleared. A CCTV camera, still operational, solar powered. Could someone still be watching this place?
Oh, that's interesting. Say hello.
Say hello and wave. We could make new friends.
Why now? I guess I'm way too trusting right now. But I'm just going to have these guys just clear the buildings in the general area, because we are on the last day. Have them pretty much just work and do what I've been showing you guys pretty much throughout this whole thing, because we don't have much time for anything else. Have no more new missions. All missions are done. Have you guys go out and clear this area, these houses. These guys are going to clear all these houses. And then the cookhouse is done. As you can see, we can select which production we want to do right here. One is like chicken and wood. One's leaf in wood, I believe. Wood's obviously for the burner to cook the product and stuff like that. So I'll probably just keep it at default. Not gonna look too much into it because we're pretty much limited with what we're able to do as of right now. It is night, our last night in the prologue. I'm gonna have these guys just head on home, get their resources back. We should have enough ammo because on the last night of the prologue, I believe we get attacked heavily. So we're just gonna go like that. One team I'm gonna have go over here, and then nope, didn't mean to do that. One team over here, and then one team I'll have you guys sit in the cookhouse. There's that noise. That noise is so creepy. Actually, the cookhouse guys, I'm gonna have you guys go right here, I believe. Yep. Get ready.
Okay, get ready to defend the zone.
Let's do this. Just gonna fast forward throughout this night and watch my guys work. There's not much I really have control over. I probably should have repaired these places. You can actually repair the buildings, but so far so good. Oh no, that watchtower is getting under attack. They're running out of ammo too. I thought they would be good. Just gonna, oh, look at all that. I love that. They're taking, oh no, I'm losing people. I thought I was, maybe I had too many buildings to defend. We're losing people. Oh no. Oh, the cookhouse. They took out the cookhouse. Yo. Hello.
Boss, it's been a rough night. Something must have made the infected extremely bloodthirsty. If more and more come, our chances of survival will be really low.
Yeah, and as you see, it starts snowing here, and unfortunately, winter's not a part of this. We will prevail.
We'll get over this. We have to. We're all that's left of humanity.
And all the infected are inside these buildings. So we reached the end of the prologue. We survived all 8 days. Only 5 people were taken, which is nice. Killed 355 infected, and we scavenged 260 resources. If you want, you can actually send feedback right here. And there we go. And then right here is all the stuff that's going to be available in the full version. You can do any real location, which is going to be so cool. I think you can even download your like own city map, which is pretty cool if you're from just some local town. You can do expeditions, 40 buildings, 10 vehicle types and mods, various infected types. We saw 2 of them, just the main regular infected and infected dogs, which is pretty cool. More weapons, which I cannot wait for, which obviously, like I said, through research and stuff like that, you'll be able to research more weapons and different ways to cook and different fuel options and stuff like that. And then we have research and laws. So the laws definitely go into the city builder aspect, which kind of gives me like Frostpunk vibes a little bit. And then you have 30 calls and over 50 events. I cannot wait for this. Make sure you to wish list it on Steam. And here is all the stuff from game operators. As I said, 911 operator, 112 operator, which the last duty, that actually sounds interesting, and I might have to purchase that up while it's on sale right now. And here's all the other games that they do. They've done the King's Orders, which I've actually watched gameplay on. I think I might have played it myself. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are looking forward to the game as much as I am. It's definitely a more chill game with like just sit back and watch your guys work and make sure you keep an eye on them and have a good management process. I love management in these types of games. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, remember to change that world one smile at a time. You never know whose life you can save or change. And as always, I can't wait to see you in that next live stream and/or video. Love you guys. Again, thank you for watching. As always, I appreciate you guys more than anything in the world, especially if you made it this far into the video. Up over here, we got your most recommended video just for you. Down over here, make sure you subscribe and come back for more. As always, I can't wait to see you in the next video, and I look forward to reading your comments. Love you guys.